So after failing that 110 kilo log at the competition, on Saturday I decided to give it another go. And unfortunately failed it, but I decided to give it another go. And as you can see, it slightly caught me off guard because I nearly fell over with the weight, but after that I was feeling pretty confident and decided why not go up in weight and actually try and beat the 110 kilo. So I decided to load 112.5. And then managed to fail that. But me, being the stubborn man that I am, decided to have yet another go. And once again, somehow managed to get the weight, and that was a 7.5 kilo log PB, which I'm very happy with considering I'd failed the 110 kilo log the week previous. Granted, it was in the gym in favourable conditions, but it's given me a lot of confidence with my log because I feel like it's one of those movements which I was really struggling with in training. So I think to get 112 kilo log after only training it for a few months is pretty good for me. And I can kind of see that 120 log in the horizon. So I'm yet to decide what I'm going to be doing in terms of my training going forward, to be honest with you, because I've got a lot of little goals that I want to do. And it's going to be hard to try and sort of fit strongman in that, because I do want to start losing a little bit of weight, because obviously I'm going to get married next year. So that's a bit of a goal. So I'll talk a little bit about what my plans are going forward, kind of with YouTube as well, because I want to talk a little bit about kind of my goals with that. But yeah, I'm going to head back into the gym today though. It is Friday, so the week after I managed to get the log, and we're just going to do some squats. So I'm pretty much just going into the gym and doing what I want at the moment. Earlier in the week I also managed to work up to a 265 kilo deadlift, which was pretty good. It's the heaviest I've done since injuring my hamstring. So yeah, strength is starting to come back after the strongman competition in terms of the powerlifting movements anyway, those sort of static movements. So yeah, we're going to squat today, see what we can work up to. I'm hoping to get around sort of 200, that sort of mark. I did 180 last week. So yeah, just slowly progressing that. So yeah, let's get into the gym, get back, and then we'll talk about future plans.
You said put it suitable to my weight category. I was like, yeah, but if I don't make weight, then I just give me double to the outside.
So that concludes the week's training. It was nice to do a little bit of powerlifting focus movements because I haven't done them for a little while, obviously being focusing on the strongman. But it was also nice to get my revenge on the log press from the competition, and I did actually have another go on the log yesterday and managed to get the 110 kilo again. So I think I'm starting to really figure out the technique on log, and I'm actually really enjoying the movement, whereas when I was actually training for the competition I wasn't really enjoying log just because it was a very frustrating movement. But I'm definitely getting to grips with it now. But in terms of my training going forward now, just going to quickly talk about that because I don't really know what I'm going to be doing because I haven't got any competitions lined up. I haven't really got, I haven't got a program at the moment, kind of just winging it. And yeah, I'm kind of enjoying just going into the gym and not really having a massive focus, just kind of going in and doing whatever I want. That's not to say that I'm not going to sort of put a program together at some point. I probably will because I do feel like I need that structure, but yeah, I'm not rushing to have any specific goal or style of training, just going into the gym and enjoying it for what it is. But that sort of leads me on to the next part of the video and what I want to talk about, and that is kind of where my life is kind of going at the moment and some of the things that are going to be happening over the next year or so and priorities, because yeah, next year is going to be a very big year for me. Obviously, I'm going to be getting married. I'm going to be starting my career as a physiotherapist because I'm pretty much there with all of my uni work now, and I've actually got a job interview lined up for a couple of weeks' time, which is very exciting. And it's just a lot of things that I'm going to have to be focusing on. So I don't want to be cutting myself too thin with all the things in my life, and I really have to decide what I want to prioritize. And unfortunately, I've kind of had to decide, or I have decided that I need to take a bit of a step back from YouTube, because I think more recently I've found it a little bit more of a burden to be doing it. And I always said to myself, if it gets to the point where I'm not actually enjoying doing it anymore, it's time to knock it on the head. And unfortunately, I think that point has actually come. And that's not to say that I won't ever make videos again. I probably will, because I do love videography, but it was the making videos for the sake of making videos just to fit to a weekly structure. That's where I haven't really been enjoying doing that. So I've decided that I'm going to take a little bit of a step back from YouTube and just focus on some other things, and those things are obviously the things that I've mentioned and things that are very important to me. So yeah, this isn't necessarily a big goodbye, but it's just a goodbye for now. So I just want to say thank you to everyone that does watch these videos weekly and routinely, leaves comments. It really does mean a lot to me, but I just think at this point in my life, there's other things that I need to prioritize. That being said, I am planning on putting together a cool video, because I realized that back in September it was 10 years since I made my first ever YouTube video. So I want to put together a little bit of a compilation video of all my favorite videos and just kind of show a timeline of that time that I've been on YouTube, because I don't have a big following. Obviously I don't have a big channel, but it's something that I've kind of always had. Well, for 1/3 of my life I've been doing YouTube, so it's kind of something that does mean a lot to me. So to sort of see all those videos and kind of see the things that I've put together, it's pretty cool. So I'm going to put a compilation video together, and I'll do that in the next few weeks. But as for now, I'm going to sign out the video. I hope you have enjoyed this one for what it is. Please leave it a like. You can subscribe if you want, but yeah, like I say, I'm not going to be doing too many more videos. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. Take care. Peace.